So what the other two guys did was they just saw things for what they were, not what they could potentially be. And that's the same when you're kind of looking at your life and you're looking at your dreams. Sometimes the dreams we have are really big and outrageous. And you look inside yourself and you look at your life and you see where you are. And you think, how on earth is this going to be possible? Like with the current reality or what I am doing now or how much I'm making now, how on earth am I going to be a millionaire? How on earth am I going to start this business? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you very, very much. If you are new to my channel, I post my videos on Thursdays and Sundays at 6:30 p.m. So consider pressing that subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about a story I heard about how Nike was planning to expand in Africa. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I heard this story when I was still working in sales, and it was one of these stories that they talked about to motivate us and also learn lessons from the story. I'm actually not sure on the truthiness of this story, whether it was just something that was made up to motivate us guys or if it's actually based on a real life story. But either way, it has some really good learning lessons inside it. So it was said that Nike was planning to expand their shoe collections into Africa. Initially, they sent a guy who was out there looking around, trying to find manufacturers, trying to find, what changes would they need to make to cater for the African market. And the guy went there, he came back, he's like, guys, I don't think it's possible. Said his reasons and he said, I don't think it's possible, we should look for a different market. They sent a second guy trying to talk to manufacturers, looking for how to market it to the African market, what kind of changes did they need to make, what kind of marketing they'll need to do and whatnot. He came back after his year in assignment and also said the same things that the first guy said, and said, guys, I genuinely don't think this is a good idea to expand Nike into Africa. Gave his reasons, which was similar to the first guy's, and I will expand on in a bit. And then they sent a third guy. He was also there for a period of time, was looking for manufacturers, how to appeal to the African market, what kind of marketing did they need. And then he came back and he said, guys, I think this is the best move we could ever make. And then they're like, but the first two guys that went said this is not possible. And their reasons were because no one in Africa was wearing shoes. It was something that was uncommon. So how the hell are we going to sell shoes to people that don't typically wear shoes? Third guy was like, guys, this is perfect because the market is huge. No one is wearing shoes. We've got a very profitable market here. In terms of textile and manufacturers, we can manufacture shoes for really cheap and labor is cheap. And he thought of all these reasons why expanding into Africa would be a great thing for Nike. He was then taught to us that the only difference between the two guys that initially went and the guy that went the third time round is that the third guy was looking for solutions, while the others were just identifying the problems. With that being said, it also links in with the mindset. The third guy perceived this to be the best opportunity possible because people were not wearing shoes. That meant the market was huge. And he didn't see a reason why people shouldn't wear shoes. And in that, he looked for cheap manufacturing. He looked for textiles that were cheap in order to provide a solution to the problems these two had answered and also make it affordable for the African market. And during the time that he was there, he took initiative to start a project where he found different manufacturers, got the shoes made, and found cheapest he could get it but still for good quality and a service that was still efficient. And he came back with solutions. He came back with, we just need to go to this manufacturer, get textiles from here, and boom, 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 the project is ready to start. He was also said that do not let your defense mechanism get the best of you, and focus on what you can control, find a way to make it work. So what the other two guys did was they just saw things for what they were, not what they could potentially be. And that's the same when you're kind of looking at your life and you're looking at your dreams. Sometimes the dreams we have are really big and outrageous, and you look inside yourself and you look at your life and you see where you are and you think, how on earth is this going to be possible? Like, with the current reality or what I am doing now or how much I'm making now, how on earth am I going to be a millionaire? How on earth am I going to start this business? And at that moment in time, you're just looking at things for what they are. But try to trick yourself into thinking the possibilities for that goal. And the best way to do this is to visualize how you're going to be living after you have achieved that goal. So focus on that. Maybe be financially independent. You have financial freedom. By having financial freedom, you have control over your time. You're able to help your family out as and when they need you to. You're able to travel wherever you want to go and spend your time with the people you want to spend your time with. Invest in things that mean something to you. Be able to give to charity in a substantial way, and think of all the things that you can do once you have achieved that goal. Try to think as much as you can from a solution base rather than just seeing the problem for what it is. Because for this third guy, he could have gone there and said, yes, actually there is a problem, no one wears shoes. That's a very big problem if you're trying to sell shoes. But he came up with solutions. Let's make them cheap, because the market here, or like the living conditions here, are a bit on the cheaper side. So let's try to get cheap manufacturing. Source it all from here, because labor is cheap. So you're also helping out by giving people jobs. It's efficient, and if we manufacture them from here, they don't have to pay extra costs to ship them out and whatnot, so it's easier to distribute. And he came with solutions to these problems, and he focused on what he could control, the manufacturing, by looking for cheaper places, cheaper textiles, to make sure that when they now sold their products, it was at a price that was affordable to a lot of the market. But yeah, I guess my message for today is try and focus on the positives. Try and focus on the solutions to your problems. Make sure you attack the things that are within your control. Don't try to change things that are not within your control, because once you start fixing or sorting those out, you get more ideas and more things will open up to you, and more opportunities will come that will stem other ideas and further progression. But yeah, I guess that's my video for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I will see you lovely people in my next video.